And welcome back. Well, varicose veins can cause symptoms, and many times those symptoms get worse in the summertime. On top of it all, they're super unattractive.
Right. So today we're going to talk about safe in-office treatments for varicose veins and spider veins too, so they don't ruin another summer for you. Dr. Deborah Mangione is the owner and founder of the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa. She's here today with more information on great options to get rid of those veins.
That's
Yeah.
right. Good
see
morning.
you.
Nice
Good
to
to
see
see
you
you.
too.
I think a lot of times people see these unsightly veins and they think, okay, is it spider veins and it's very much cosmetic, or is it a sign of something more serious?
True, but some people who have varicose veins don't have symptoms. I mean, I've talked about the symptoms before of varicose veins. People can have aching and swelling of their legs. They can have leg cramps at night. They can have restlessness feeling. But there are a lot of people who have varicose veins without symptoms. And because insurance won't cover that, they don't want to have anything done. But they have to realize we can still make their legs look better if they don't like how they look.
Yeah.
I think that's so true. Why is it worse in the summer?
Because the heat of the summer makes the veins dilate, and when they're dilating, they're actually allowed to pool more blood. You know, the veins are returning the blood to your heart and lungs, and so their flow direction is against that of gravity's pull.
Yeah.
And when that happens, and your valves in the veins aren't working to allow the blood to go up without being pulled back down, the veins just fill up more and more, and then you get congestion, which leads to swelling and sometimes symptoms.
I think people have heard horror stories
Sure.
of past vein surgery, stripping.
Right, and you know, they may have a relative, a mother or father who had this in the past, says, no way am I ever going to do that. But everything we do in the office with just local anesthetics, and it's all done through just needle punctures, nothing more than that.
Okay, so everything that you do can be basically done quickly and easily. What is this
Absolutely.
right here?
Okay, now this is a little laser, a pinpoint laser that we use to help get rid of spider veins, and this is unique to us. Nobody else in the area has this, and it's a certain wavelength that is attracted to the red and blue of the surface of the vein, the hemoglobin in the vein. And so what we're doing is injuring the vein from the outside. Then we will always do some injection sclerotherapy, unless we have just one little piece of vein, something like that. Because we feel there's a double injury technique. Injure it from the inside by injecting a medication to close the vein off, and hitting it on the outside we think leads to better and quicker recovery.
I mean, the before and after pictures are incredible from a visual standpoint. I mean, the look of the legs is so much better. And I'd love for you to talk about some other treatments, but the main thing I think everybody should know is that with all treatments, you walk into the office, you walk out in about an hour, you resume most of your normal activities. That is not the way your mother had her veins
that's
removed.
exactly right. And you know, and I really wanted to concentrate more today on talking about the cosmetic aspects, because that is what a lot of people see during the summer. They're wearing short dresses, or they're wearing shorts, or men are wearing shorts and playing golf. And these things can be bothersome for somebody's self-esteem. And so, you know, I just want to make sure people know we treat all those things too.
You know, I've had mine done, and it used to look like I had bruises.
Right.
Like, because they kind of patch. It's like they go all in one area.
Everybody's
for me.
different,
Oh, okay.
but in certain people they do. They patch, and they can be really a lot on the legs.
Yeah, and I found like I was having the restless legs. And obviously at that point it was kind of like, well, could this just be from varicose veins? Well, it went away after I had them removed. And not only did it look good,
right? So
but
you
it
had
was
it
fun.
just by using laser and injection.
Yes.
And so that's the interesting thing. Spider veins can be symptomatic in some people. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean it's going to be covered by insurance, because it's not a medical problem. It's not medically necessary, but they can still be treated.
You sleep better. For me, that was one thing.
That's huge.
You know, it's like my legs would get so tired all the time, and even that went away.
Or people feel throbbing in those little vessels, especially certain areas of the legs seem to have more symptoms than others, even from spider veins.
So how does the process work? So you make an appointment,
Right.
so that's the first step.
Right. And then when you come in, if it turns out to be truly a cosmetic issue only, there is a down payment basically you make. That will then go toward your first treatment. So there's a fee for the consultation that goes toward your treatment.
Okay.
So it winds up being a free consultation once you have your treatment. And then if it's a medical issue, then we will submit it to insurance, so that we then, you know, send the bill to the insurance company, and then they'll pay for it. If you have a deductible, of course you have to pay that, but basically insurance will cover medical issues for varicose veins for almost everybody.
And how many treatments do most people need?
For spider veins, it's usually at least 2 treatments because it's a process, maybe 3, depends on how many and how dark and dense they are. And for varicose veins, it's often 1 treatment.
Wonderful. And keep in mind, many treatments are covered by health insurance.
Wow, look at that one.
If they're not, Wisconsin Vein Center MediSpa offers options to make payments affordable. And as you look at these before and after, you can certainly see incredible results. And to think you walk in and walk out is fabulous. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's the deal. Many vein treatments, again, are covered by your health insurance plans. But if not, the Wisconsin Vein Center MediSpa has options to make payments affordable. Give them a call and get one of those consultations. It's 262-746-9088. Visit their new website at wimedispa.com to learn more.